we go. We're on.
All right, welcome to the game. Last we left off, you all were dealing with a serious situation with just a little bit, a serious little bit situation. Yeah. With Lilith's mom.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Well, why would you do a thing like that? We've learned that punching tables hurts.
Why did you do that?
I learned that. I don't know anyone else did.
I was trying to fix my shirt and it pow.
Anyway,
Yeah. So what are you all doing with your mom?
we are moving her to Valley of the Gods, I believe, is what the plan was. And as a waypoint, it's not right, as a stopping point before getting to the other temple, but that's where we're going first,
Okay.
was the plan. The plan's going to get derailed, but you know, that's the plan.
Yeah. So which temple first?
Valley of the Gods, where all the gods actually are.
Okay. How are you getting there? Portal.
The portal that we have set up in the Valley of the Gods.
Oh, y'all do have a portal set up there?
Yeah,
I should
don't
write-
we?
Yep.
I should write that down.
We have that one, and we have the
Got a couple of them.
portable. Yeah, I've got the portable one, the movable one.
Because we have one at the Valley of the Gods, and then we have one in Firebelly, and then we have one in the jungle now. Well, the portable one's in the jungle right now, right?
And there's
Mhm.
one in the captain's quarters of Breeze Heart,
Right.
and there's one at our castle we don't talk about.
No, we're not talking about that one, no. No. I do need to go there. Check up on the employees and everything.
And last time we left them unattended for some months, and they were trying to get a little cheeky.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you all step through the portal, and literally as soon as she gets through the portal, she's like, oh no.
Well, real quick question. Would my dad have come with us, or would he have stayed behind?
He probably would have come with you.
Okay.
But she's like, this baby's not waiting.
Good thing we prepared in advance then.
Decisive.
Yes, we should already have things waiting for us there. If I remember right, we made the preparations before we came back here, so we'd be
Yeah.
ready.
And as per usual, well, Bulat will be outside the temple. Doesn't go in.
Okay.
Yes, we get her over to Sisis and get her as close as we can without shocking her. So
I gotta make some rolls real quick.
oh Lord.
That's never
That's
good.
not good.
No, no.
It's all your fault, Ray.
What?
It's all your fault, Lilith.
My fault.
Yes. It's your mother. You went and saved her.
It depends on how we're assigning blame here. If you want to say it's her fault because it's her character's backstory that made it happen, then that's accurate. But I don't think that Lilith had anything to do with her dad and mom doing what they did and Monofac intervening. I don't think we had any part in that.
And to be
That
fair,
is-
when I wrote my backstory, I assumed my parents were dead. The DM did what she did and made all that happen. So it's her fault.
But
The only thing
it's still,
is-
the DM is a mystery to me. The DM is the world to me. You caused this trouble because it's your mom.
Mm.
I was telling my friends about this in another chat. I was like, Yeah, the evil DM in me came out 'cause my best friend was like, what if this happened? And I went, wahaha, what if it did happen?
The funny thing is, like, Sin was giving me ideas that I was already thinking about, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I was already thinking about that, and that, and that. Don't worry, I have a plan.
You know,
DM thoughts.
benefit of being a student.
Yeah, I was having DM thoughts, and I was like, oh, what do I do with Ray's character? Because I know what to do with your character, Leah, but I just have to buy my time. And Ray's, I pretty much know what to do. But now that I have Sin's backstory,
I think I made it a little too easy for you. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to just pick on that dude right there. Get him.
Yeah, but you know you rolled the 11.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
natural 11.
Ray, Ray, what did you roll?
I don't want to talk about it. We're playing this game. We're not talking about that game. Anyway, so my mother's in labor.
And you all get her to the feet of Isis?
Yes.
I wanted to say Isis.
Nope.
Yeah, wrong god.
Mhm.
The sunlight, the light that surrounds Isis, at first it doesn't do anything to her, but the further along she gets, the more painful the sunlight becomes.
Who's delivering this baby, by the way?
What?
Crickets.
Who's delivering the baby?
Well, shit, I guess that's me.
Please be my guest.
All right, I'm going in.
I'm gonna use a little medicine check.
Y'all ready for this? 68.
Did you say a 68?
Yeah, I'm a cleric, yo. The fuck?
Okay. It totally works out in your favor. It's a little traumatizing. You're never gonna look at things the same way ever again.
I mean, first stint as midwife is a Nephilim thing. Sure, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can take it.
You're still like a 17-year-old boy, so this is scarring.
You haven't even seen a woman naked, have you? Oh, you have? Okay.
Oh yeah, me and Bree sealed the deal a little while ago.
Yeah. I think without even being conscious of it, I'm going to take comfort in my father. Grab his hand.
He will squeeze back with like all the force of a devil.
Squeeze right back.
Outside, I start playing Freebird on the banjo.
No, you don't.
Ah,
Sorry.
why?
Because that song's banned in my life.
Oh, okay.
You can pick another song though.
Tuesday's gone.
There you go.
Yeah. Simple Man.
There you go.
Yeah,
Easy.
It is a long, excruciating time. Babies don't just come out. It is many hours of pushing and screaming and
Use
run.
calm emotions to minimize the screaming.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder how that would work. I've had 2 kids. I wonder.
I mean, the
if
pain
calm
would still be there.
emotions-
It just the hysteria would be gone.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of like the harsh banshee wailing, it would be a little more collected. Like, no, Harris, I'm gonna need you to get the hell out of my face. Like right now, thanks. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast protection from good and evil on her as well during
Okay.
this process. Keep that up on her.
All right. Gosh, this is so tricky.
You did this.
I know I did this. I didn't think you all would do this, but
You forced her
Oh.
hand.
somebody say divine.
Divine. She rolled a 1.
Okay.
I don't have any divines, so I'm gonna
I
use
do.
more divines.
There we go.
The new guy has 9 of them.
Wait.
because you can buy them.
I have none. I don't know how to get them.
It's called Divine Relationship. It's in the Silver Age Sentinels book.
And it's absurdly cheap.
Do I not have it? I'm a paladin, not a cleric. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wait. Wait. I'm pretty sure I took a feat that gave me, there it is. Yeah, I have access to divine intervention. So I'm also, while this is happening, going to be whispering a prayer to Sekhmet. And I'm going to try to roll for divine intervention, which I didn't get my D10s out at all. But just ask for a little extra
Doesn't it have to be like below a certain number?
below my level.
Ah,
It's so much easier. My dice are all separated out.
I remember we burnt a whole lot of divine relationships on this before.
Okay. I don't know what divine relationship is.
Divine
Or
intervention
divine intervention.
means that my deity personally interjects in the situation in some way.
Okay,
So it's
I can do that.
just asking for Sekhmet to help guide the same light that she used on me onto the baby, in hopes that that'll be the extra boost it needs.
With you being in the Temple of the Gods, you actually see a vision of Sekhmet holding your mom's hand, telling her to breathe.
I feel like we just did a divine intervention with Sysis.
Yeah, but it was in game. It was more than a week ago.
Was it?
Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah, because it was when we first rescued my mother to
Yeah.
cleanse her.
You're right.
It's been months since then.
It's been months in New Felicia. Not outside.
Yes, we skipped all the way to Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And
No,
Yeah.
that
Well,
wasn't
Valentine's-
Valentine's Day.
how long has it been since Valentine's Day?
no idea.
Not long, I thought. Didn't we discover the castle on the Valentine's Day session?
No,
No,
That was
after.
It's only been 3 days since then. Well, 4 days now.
I want to say since Valentine's Day, it's at least been a month.
well. Then we got to argue. I spent half a year in New Felicia. No, we spent a whole week on the city.
Yep.
Or at least a couple days.
Well, we were supposed to spend a week and we didn't get that far. We got a few days.
No, we had the itch to rob.
Right.
Yeah,
The itch-
and we
the
did
itch was
things,
good.
and then we got sidetracked by the other castles.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did spend half a year in New Felicia, so I don't
But that's only half a day.
know.
But
Either way,
I'm gonna say a month.
Can you wait, please?
But she holds your mother's hand and does the for her and gets her to breathe right, and then the silence breaks and there's a crying in the air as Runt pulls out the baby. I don't know how else to say that. That's so weird. I'm sorry, guys.
You've given birth. You know how
The
this
doctor
works.
literally pulled Jackson out of me, okay? And then Grayson just kind of fell out because I was in labor for like 6 hours before I got to the hospital.
Ooh.
My water broke inside the WIC office. I was in labor on a TARC bus. It was fun day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sucked.
But anyway, when the light hits the baby, there's a scream that no one's ever heard before in their life. It's an unnatural scream. It's not a normal baby scream.
Mm,
Clearly not a normal baby.
And it sort of looks like smoke is coming off of its skin.
Fuck. All right. I'm impulsive. I don't need to smack its ass, but I do need to wrap it up, and I'm going to stop glowing. Shield it from the light.
Okay.
I will look up, make eye contact with Lilith, and say, "Our fears are real. I cannot tolerate the light." I'll head back to a darker area of the temple and start cleaning the baby off. I'm going to bless the shit out of it with every holy whatever we got in this damn temple.
Sekhmet is the spirit of Sekhmet is still there, and she helps you. She like guides your hands in the right motions and whispers in your ear the right things to say. Even though you were going to say it anyway, it feels more serious with her saying to say it too.
Right.
I'll see to my mother, make sure she's okay, get her healed if need be.
Other than just having a baby,
Right.
she's fine. She's not bleeding out or anything like that. She's just tired, very, very tired.
Yeah, but I'm checking. I want to check her fate string, and I'm gonna get Michael to check her bloodstream and see if there's anything funny going on now that the baby's gone.
Michael would say that's weird.
What's his?
It's glowing.
Glowing in a good way.
I've never seen blood glow. I don't know if it's good.
Was it black?
No.
So it's not. It's at least that.
And her fate string is intertwined with your father's, you, and the baby's.
What's the baby's fate string look like?
Baby's fate string is black,
100% black.
shadowy even. It's got, okay, it does have some stripes of white in it. But she's kind of holding him.
They're working on him for a moment, giving him final blessings, and of course. But we'll have to move you. He apparently can't tolerate the light very well.
Yeah, I can't sit on it. That's an evil looking fucking baby.
It is. He's going to murder us all.
Where did you find a picture of the Antichrist?
That's what I typed in. No, I didn't. I typed in cute little baby and that's what I got.
That's not a cute little baby.
That thing is devouring someone's soul. Look at that. That's an incident.
Swallow your soul. It was a perfect picture for this Nephilim.
Yeah.
But
I'm Jackson on this one. That's a nope.
come on, Grayson. Roll some perception checks, everybody in the room.
No.
I'm not in the room.
Well, don't roll then.
45.
I'm playing Lynn Skinner down in the
81,
desert.
sorry.
81.
57. Michael got a 1. He's distracted by the glowing blood, I guess.
All right, so you said yours was a 50 something?
57.
You are distracted by your mother and don't see this.
Okay.
But you, since you're holding the baby, you see shadow coming off of the baby.
Hmm. What very slowly or gently start emanating radiant energy. I want to see if it can push the shadow back without hurting the baby. If I can find some kind of happy medium there.
Roll an intelligence check real quick before you do that.
Boo, boo, doo, boo, doo. 16?
Ooh. All right, go ahead and do it.
And my intelligence is 20, but that's not high for this game.
No.
But not a lot of light. Just like start with something real dim, build up to candlelight and see. It's an experiment.
Back in a sec.
How do I say this without giving away things?
Don't say it at all.
Describe visually what happens.
Okay, so the shadow doesn't dissipate so much as in it pulls back into the baby
Right.
and it makes the baby cry.
Okay, that's actually what I was expecting. Okay. Well, let's get it cleaned off. And I'll approach Lilith's mother, say, fair warning, there do appear to be some abnormalities. My light hurts it, and it definitely has darkness within it. As a boy or girl?
Boy.
But regardless, this is your beautiful son.
And she takes the baby and holds it close to her and just weeps.
I pull Runt away and whisper, "We can't stay here. He's going to have sensed the birth, I'm sure."
Yeah. He won't come here, but he'll know. We've got to get them both far from here as fast as possible. And we need to do it in a manner that can't be tracked.
Right.
I'm going to speak with our new high priest, whoever it is that fills in for Ray when she's not here, because she's the official high priest of the Valley of the Sun. But we do have people here now. It's populated. So I'll
Right.
speak with our high priest, whoever is most competent in rituals, and I need their help. I want to create as quickly as possible a simulacrum that will mimic this child's energy long enough for us to, hopefully long enough for us to hide the child and get it out of here while making people looking for it think that it's still here. And then
Okay.
move the simulacrum elsewhere.
The high priestess is like, well, we should probably wait for Ray, but I think I can do it.
Well, we need to get started immediately. You have no idea who is pursuing this child.
Let's-
Yes. And we will try our best to get in contact with Ray and get to here.
Cool.
I'll be like flipping through looking for Ray's mantle contact while we're having this conversation. So just know that if we dally too much or we do this incorrectly, the dark god himself will descend upon us.
Oh God. Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah. Isis, let's do this.
Indeed. So get to work, call Ray. Say, hey, it's fucking go time. It's here. Man, we need you. Please.
She answers with a thumbs up, a little bloody thumbs up, but
Why is she always letting you? I mean, it's probably fair.
I'm just saying.
She is living with Theo, so makes sense.
Yeah.
Her job description is pretty much being the most efficient killer we know.
That too.
But you all start the ritual, and I would like you to roll some dice.
Okay.
I don't know. Spell check? There we go.
Say stealth?
Spell.
Oh, spell check.
S-P-E-L-L.
Okay. Oh, it's down here somewhere.
She rolled 2 12s.
Okay. How many checks? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. My first one, natural 18 is a 94. Second one, 81. Not quite as good. I'm gonna divine that. That's better. 17. So 94, 95.
Yeah, I got
Sorry, 94, 93.
89 and 95.
Okay, those are good rolls.
We're pretty much whipping together a real quick like sand golem that imitates this child's energy while casting or using magic to sequester the baby itself.
Sequester. I don't know what that word means. I'm sorry, I'm slow.
Rudimentary terms, it's an 8th level spell that means you can't fucking find me. Pretty much. It shields you from any type of location or scrying magic. I don't know how that translates to 5th ed.
Non-detection. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
It's also an 8th level spell.
Now, if you'll allow, with the help of Ray, I can emulate 8th level effects, but she would probably have to cast it.
Yeah.
I would mostly be contributing energy, but I do have a lot of that. And the whole desert's my place of power, so let's go.
All right.
Assuming, well, we're gonna have to assume that it's successful. Once the spells are completed, it's open a doorway and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well, it's only a 3rd level spell. Never mind.
All right, so with those rolls, the ritual goes off without a hitch. Ray gets there just in the right amount of time, helps you all finish up the spell, and then you're free to do whatever you want.
We are going to, with the baby, the real baby, as tough as this is going to be, I'm going to need someone to take the baby back home while the rest of us travel with the fake baby to a couple of places and be seen, and then we can disappear and come back home.
I think the smartest thing is to let Ray take the baby, the real one. She's the
agree.
strongest out of all of us, and anyone watching is not going to be expecting her to be seen with the baby. They'll be expecting the rest of us.
Okay. So how about we hit Firebelly and then disembark from there publicly with your newborn sister,
Brother,
and then
Oh.
never show back up with the baby. Not there.
Yeah.
Use one of our other ships and just abandon the motherfucker.
all right.
And it's just a golem. We can dump it in the ocean and just come home.
No, but he's not the only one we need to be concerned about. And I'd side-eye my mother.
This is very true.
But it won't they won't believe that she separated herself from the child right after he was born. So she has to go.
Right. It wouldn't make any sense at all for her not to.
We just need to be extra cautious.
I'm very quick.
Right, let's go. Let's do this. We're wasting time.
You know what? No. Send your mother with the baby, and then I'm going to ruin everyone's lunch and turn into your mother.
All right. All right, so
Sorry. I knew if I offered, you would say no, but this will work.
no, it will. That's smart. So my mother and Ray go with the baby, and then we go off with the fake one.
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna look at Beelzebub, say, we might have to cuddle to sell it, and wink at him.
He laughs, like a very joyous laugh, and like puts his arm around you and goes, "No problem.
Father,
I'm just joking."
can we go, please?
I will be back in just a couple of minutes. We'll set up the Xbox for Grayson.
All right. Gives me time to get coffee.
Pause the recording. I'm going to do this.
Nothing. I didn't know what.
Divine relationship? What's that one power that Seth has?
Which one?
One where it divides and gets resolved.
It's divine relationship,
Um,
but you have to have a divine relationship with a deity.
Ulrich is lucky in his own right, though. He gets rerolls of his own every day.
No, I know, but he was looking to buy the power.
He does have a divine relationship. He's been blessed by God as well.
I just
But yeah, that's our only stipulation. You have to have a reason to have it.
how much does it cost?
it's no idea. No, divine relationship.
Oh.
Divine relationship, the cleric tower.
Yeah.
But I have a feet. I have a tattoo.
It is 1 point a rank.
1 point range?
Yeah, but you have your own rerolls because you're lucky. Don't you remember that?
I legitimately thought we were just going to eat the marinara sauce. And I was really, really concerned. 'Cause I apparently misjudged, but I'm sorry for thinking that you were just going to drink the marinara sauce.
Thank you.
much phone go? No, it's never been. I know these things.
Oh, the coffee's cold.
Sorry.
It's just the way I like it. No, no, no.
You?
It's still coffee though. I can't complain. How do you say that?
How do I say what?
Nurseris?
That is how I would say it.
I do not find it.
Hmm.
Apparently I can't speak today.
You can't find it? It's in Silver Age Sentinels.
What's he looking for?
Divine relationship.
1 point of rank.
Huh?
It's 1 point per rank.
That's what I told him, and then he said, I can't find it.
That's all you need to know. It's 1 point per rank and it gives you 1 reroll per session.
What I'm trying to say is, you said I had something like it, but it's not on here.
No, that's not in there. That's a power that your mommy gave you. You have the lucky feat that gives you, I think, 3 rerolls per session.
That's good.
And I'm pretty sure you get to dictate what your roll is. Like you can say, no, that's a natural 20, or no, you got a crit fail.
No, it's 1d20 that he can, or it's 3 d20s that he can re-roll at any point in time, but has to keep the next roll.
No, yeah.
There's a cat.
Oh,
Oops.
get that-
There's a cat.
It's a dog.
Yeah, I made her go away so she wouldn't hurt you. My cat beats up the dog. Okay, so do you understand that now? You have 3 re-rolls. 3 d20 re-rolls a day. So if your character goes to sleep,
Okay,
when you wake up, you have 3 more rolls.
okay,
Okay?
okay.
All right, so Ray takes, what did we name your mother? I can't remember.
Where in the world is it? I wrote it down so that we didn't have to solve anymore.
I know. I didn't write it down. Or I did, and I just don't have the notebook anymore.
Lila, there it is.
Ah, Lila. So,
That's not what I was thinking it was at all.
me neither.
I thought it started with an A for some reason.
It's kind of above her pictures.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Her name's Lila.
Okay, so Ray takes Lila and the baby, who she's gonna name Maverick.
Why? She likes the name. There's a kid in my class named Maverick.
I take it he's a bad kid.
I would never see that.
His name's Maverick. Of course he's a bad kid.
I would never say such a thing.
My grandmother would. She's a firm believer that your name defines you.
None of my children are bad. Never. I'm a teacher. I would never say that.
Well, some of your kids have shit parents, is what you would say.
Not in front of nobody. So we're off to Firebelly then. That's not how you spell Maverick. There's an E
Where?
after the V. There you go. It's also next to Lila.
It's one of those. So what are you doing today? Well, I'm gonna go kill a maverick.
That's what it is. I'm gonna stop now.
How do you spell Beelzebub? Because that's one I've had problems with since like game one.
There.
There's a few different ways to spell it depending upon which mythos it comes from.
Yeah, the D&D way is this spelling. Nope, it's an L at the end. Beelzebub.
Okay. At least I spelled one of them right.
Well, I would hope. No, you didn't. That's not how you spell Monosec.
Is it M-O-N?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got that.
E.
Wait, it's Montusac? There's a T there?
Yes.
Oh,
I was about to say, this one I know.
it's Montusac. Okay.
Like, I've only been spelling that name for like years now.
Montusac. Okay.
Monty for sure.
I'm not calling him Monty.
You don't look
Maybe to his face, I probably would actually. It'd be kind of funny.
He's kind of loosely based on Monty. That's funny.
Oh God, Monty's a dick too.
But it's based on concepts that me and Monty discussed for a really, really, truly evil villain.
Okay.
He always smells.
Oh, we will go collect Kareen before we just leave.
Okay. Bula.
Or whoever he is right now, yeah.
Just probably just standing out, looking around.
All right. They come out of the temple, say, "Hey, we gotta go," and then you all step through a doorway, and you're in Firebelly Port.
Okay, why are we here?
Do you have True Sight?
Yes.
Okay,
Once a day.
I am. I'm her mom, but it's set. If you have True Sight, you would know that it's not.
I know where you are at all times.
Right. Now, you know it's me, but I look like her mom.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. So
Oh no.
we're trying to lead him off of the baby's trail. So it's our best plan for the moment.
But it's pretty easy for y'all to find a boat. Do you want a crew or you want to crew the boat yourself?
We're going to hire people to take us out,
Okay.
and we're just going to disappear once we get out to sea.
Okay.
We want to make it public that we're there and be seen. This is the type of place that Monothek would have agents, so we're hoping to draw a little bit of attention and then disappear at sea, never come back.
All right. Nice. A lot of people see you, recognize you. Well, not your mom, but like, who are you?
Who are you? You were all, oh Lord. Well, oh fuck, I don't know. Who am I?
We could just be unknowns. But the point is, we would want to be seen with the baby so that when somebody comes sniffing around trying to find it, there's people to tell the story of the baby going out to sea and them disappearing.
No, but I can't turn myself into an unknown.
Oh.
She has.
I don't have that ability.
3 people. She can be.
Okay, well, Monothek would know. Be an undercover Eve. If people could describe Eve trying to, or not Eve, Lilith, trying to disguise herself.
Well, no, it needs to be Eve. Eve has had the connection with Monothek. I don't want Lilith anywhere near this picture.
Okay.
Eve is the one that pissed Archer off, and yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Kicked the man when he was already down.
He stole his pregnant wife on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was Eve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Man, he's the bad guy, but that still makes me feel kind of bad.
Mm-hmm. All set, ready for Valentine's Day, then poof, gone.
Hmm. Blew up his penthouse suite.
I would,
But still,
I would
Eve trying to go undercover.
say something, but I'm not going to. But I'm going to send it to you, Sam.
Mhm.
All right, so you all get on the boat after making a show of being there. Several people see you, actually 78 people see you. I love to use the dice to make up numbers. But anyway, you all hire a boat, get on the boat and get out to sea.
So am I sinking the boat then?
I'm keeping my eyes on fate strings the entire time. I'm looking out for any signs of any other shadowy strings, even like slightly touched.
Sorry.
Okay, so in Firebelly, which is a very large, very populated city,
Mhm.
you see about 22 strings that all have shadows touching them.
Okay. I just send that mental message to everyone. Just we all being watched. So our plan's going smoothly in that regard. There's a lot of them, more than I imagined.
At this point, I'll cast True Sight.
We should make note of as many.
Figure out what T Road had in the city that would now be visible. Okay, so there is a large war machine on the docks that before your true sight came about, you did not see.
All right then.
Is it manned? Or unmanned?
It's unmanned at the moment.
What is there a pilot seat?
There is a pilot seat.
Excellent. Oh God.
It looks like
I'm just deciding.
a speeder jet boat,
A speeder
it-
jet boat.
but it has guns, like machine guns hoisted to it. It looks
Is-
like something that Rail Dank would have built.
He might
Would
have.
with my history of bounty hunting, would I know who would use this certain type of bike? Because I have bike as well.
It has spray painted on it T Road's specialty.
Specialty.
Yeah. Specialty.
T-Rose is in my mantle, isn't he?
Possibly.
If that's
Okay.
possible.
I think he is. We were doing trade with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on-
The trade house here. We met with them. We partied with them.
Yeah. Oh, you partied with him. I didn't. I drank water and my rations. But can I send him a message saying T-Rod's teas? Question mark.
No, it's not tea, like specialty.
Okay. Yeah. Still.
Not special tea, but specialty.
Yeah. Still.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll still send that.
Okay, he's gonna be like, what?
I'll send a message back and just be like, you really think I'm this dumb? Don't play games with me. We've also a note underneath saying I'll cut your suit off.
What? You'll cut what off?
I'll cut off his suit supply
Oh.
or sap supply. Sorry.
Oh.
He makes his own drugs though, doesn't
He does.
Yeah.
He'll message back and say, I don't need your seed. Who is this again?
Why are you making enemies with our ally? What are you doing?
Because I can. I'll just take a picture of the spot that the war machine is in, just to see if he. I know it's probably be invisible to the picture, but
Yeah, it's totally invisible to the picture, but he gets it. He goes, hey, stay off my property.
I'll message back. I want to test run it.
Which we've already boarded the boat and are getting ready to leave him behind. Because kind of important.
You know you'll never escape me.
But anyway, he comes out of his office, and it's been a while since he's come out of his office, so he's all like, light.
Like, oh, something's going down.
But he does some frog hopping and gets to T-Rogue's specialty and looks around. That's all he's doing. He's looking for you.
He's looking for me.
But he doesn't know who he's looking for because you still haven't told him who it is.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I'm also disguised as just a rando. I'll take multiple pictures in from certain angles and send them all at the same time.
Oh my God. And he'll be like, all right, dude, I don't know what's going on, but leave my boat alone.
I just want to test run it.
Well, I don't just let anybody ride my boat. And
How much would it cost to test run it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Oh, here we go.
And he spits out an absurd number of gold.
How much?
Like a couple thousand.
I double the price.
All right, he's like, okay, all right, come meet me by the boat.
All right. I will be just a rando Lao noble person.
And he'll be like, I don't even know how you saw it, but I'll totally take the money. Bring it back in an hour.
Could you reproduce these?
No, this one's special. And it took me It took me 8 years to make it.
So in a way, it's priceless for you.
Well, I mean, it's the. Hang on, I can't remember what your name was. Shit.
She's writing to get notes.
Yeah. I made her go get notes.
Jeez.
She does remember that we're stinking rich.
I think she forgets from time to time.
Yeah, she. I'll find out how much he wants for it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
then
but
get it.
like,
Then I'll get it reverse engineered by.
She's written up for it.
that's what I was thinking. Oh, you need it for a day. We can study it for a year.
Yeah.
It's my only weapon against the Emerald of the Sea.
The Emerald of the Sea. Who is this Emerald of the Sea?
My nemesis. Don't you have a nemesis? Everyone should have a nemesis. Makes you stronger.
A couple.
Makes you a real hero.
Everyone loves me. Just
Sure, sure, we can say that.
But no, do you want to do a history check real quick? See if you've ever heard of the Emerald of the Sea?
yes, actually. If that. Oh, okay.
Still out of breath. Damn. So many rings. I didn't want to.
What was that?
You're right. This is me accepting you're right. That's what that was. Maybe I should run up and down the steps more often.
Oh gosh.
Sounds like an accident waiting to happen.
That one takes 2 or 3 steps at a time. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna fall on your face. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, no, I used to be a kid.
62.
Okay, so sometime at some point in time, you were in a library reading a book about an emerald sea dragon. That was
Off the-
named the Emerald of the Sea.
What, off the coast of Firebelly?
No. Just in the ocean. It doesn't say where it's from, where it lives, where it's going, just that there is this mythos or myth, not mythos, myth of a emerald sea dragon.
It's Cthulhu. Or Kraken.
Oh, pirate legend.
Yeah.
So this can stand up to your fire dragon problem.
What fire dragon problem?
You say you use this for the Emerald of the Sea.
Well, is not fire dragon.
It's it's an emerald dragon, sorry.
But I'm hoping it does. I haven't tested it on him per se. It's just an in case he's thing, you know? That's what all my planning's for, is just in case these things.
Okay.
And his tongue comes out and licks his eyeball
You.
and then goes back.
Doesn't his tongue have like poison on it?
Yeah, it's his own toxin, so he's immune to it. But
I mean,
Yeah.
still, that's
his
just.
saliva is all kinds of toxic.
You are allowed to just speak. You do not have to wait for us to acknowledge you.
Yes, what you want?
You just had it. I don't know what to do with it.
What rank does divine relationship go up to?
However many points you put into it.
Oh.
You can only have
2 above your level.
2 above your level and you're level 12, so you can have 14 of them.
13.
13 of them.
No, but we are level 13.
Oh, okay, so you can have 15 of them. But if you divine 15 times, I'm just going to be mad. I already have enough divines in this game. The DM doesn't get to do what she wants. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep, happy birthday. I totally remembered.
She's the only reason I knew. That helps.
He knew though.
Christopher was the first
I don't care about Christopher.
one. Nobody does, but he was the first one. He was first.
So like,
Happy birthday to the person I do not know.
First one because obviously they're 12 hours ahead of us, so.
how many ways?
All right, so he says, here, I'll show you how to work it. And then he starts up the motor and it says you sit here, you press this button and you squeeze this trigger, then it goes. You squeeze this trigger for the brake and the guns are self-explanatory.
Okay. I'll give it a go then.
Thought we weren't fighting.
I'm not fighting. I'm just testing the movement and everything of this out.
Well, I know, but the DM just put a picture of a dragon, so.
Oh shit.
That is the original picture of the Emerald of the Sea that T-Road picked.
Hmm.
Right. So it's not actually there.
No.
Not yet.
Uh-oh.
We are still in the process of leaving port.
You've already left him.
Yeah, okay, cool. I just-
Yeah, that's
You know-
just a-
evil god chasing us, none here to sightsee.
You all are already on the boat out to sea, completely leaving him behind.
Cool.
I am taking as many action photos as I can and sending them to set.
Well, that being the case, I will seem rather spacey and out of it because I'm not paying attention to y'all. This shit's much more entertaining.
Yeah, but also in those looking happy go lucky and everything action shots, there would also be slipped in during the photos of certain areas of the robot, like its joints and everything and its circuitry. Maybe keep the video running of how it runs and everything and how to do controls and
Yeah.
send them all to Roger.
Okay.
Call. Good call. I was gonna suggest patch them in.
I'm just sending you the funny ones.
That totally goes over. Roger sends you messages back saying, this is easy.
Could you start mass producing now then, if you have time?
Sure, why not? I've got a bunch of shit on my plate, but I can add this in.
Excellent.
Since I'm only getting the snippets, I'm gonna suggest that you steal that, take it to our technicians and take it back tomorrow.
I copy and paste all of the messages from Roger and forward them to Seth and say, done already, boss.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't pay you enough.
You don't pay me.
Exactly.
Doesn't make it less true.
Apart from the first payout, you have not paid me once.
But I did hand you a multi-million-dollar business. So I think that should carry over for a while.
And I have kept it as a multi-million business.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, you all are on the boat.
No, you got that.
You all get,
I'm an hour behind you all.
Squeeze it in, you're gonna pop it.
you all get pretty far away from port, to the point where you can't even see land anymore.
On the way, I just want to find a moment with my dad away from especially crew ears, but even I'm hopefully trying to get away from Seth's earshot as well.
Did any of the bad guys board with us or are they all still at port?
I would have made sure not,
Okay.
unless she wanted them to.
I mean, if there are crew members that are involved in it, we can't really say, no, you can't bring your dude. We just need to be aware if any of them are part of the crew on board or whatever.
Mhm.
No.
Okay, no.
Cool.
But yeah, find quiet space. Are you all right?
Hey, that's smart though.
Yeah. Are you all right?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know.
You know he's not going to stop, right?
Something work.
Hey.
Totally.
I would anyway.
You know he's not going to stop, right?
He never was gonna stop anyway.
No, I know, but especially now. He's going to know that he has a child born out there.
He knew before.
I'm sure, but now it's actually happened.
I don't know what to think. I mean, you know, I love your mom. I love her beyond what love is capable of. And I will help her get through this.
At the moment, I'm less worried about her and more worried about what he could do if he gets his hands on Maverick.
Having an heir to a throne makes men do crazy things.
Apparently. We have to stop him. I don't know how, I don't know if that's possible, but
Yeah, I don't even know if that is possible. That's sounds like an insane idea, but you're right. I just don't know how to go about it.
I don't know either.
I mean, he's Monathak.
Very well aware who he is, father.
I've gotten my ass kicked by him plenty of times to have learned it's going to be hard to defeat him.
This is horrible, and this thought's crossing my mind. And I'm your daughter, so I'll go ahead and say it. Is it possible to find a replacement?
Replacement baby?
No, a replacement wife, and then eventually baby.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I hope he moves on and finds another woman. That would be great. I like to keep my own. That would be perfect. In a perfect world, he would just get over it and move on.
At this point, I'm sure he feels slighted. He's not just going to get over it.
In all honesty, I wouldn't have gotten over it.
But is there a way we can force a replacement onto him? Force him to choose. Or is there a way that we can make it seem like mother died and is gone?
I don't know. That's a cleric question.
Hmm.
That's not an archdeval question. I make people die. I don't make people fake die.
The other thing, he wants her for her angelic ancestry, right? Was one of the main drawing points.
I don't know. I don't know what the crazy man's thinking.
I imagine it has to be. What if she wasn't an angel anymore?
I don't.
Do you think he'd lose interest?
If I were him, I wouldn't.
Yeah, but you're strange.
I never said I wasn't.
it's so hard because I know I could get in contact with them if I absolutely wanted to. And that's insane. I know it's insane. You have to tell me it's insane.
Cool, because I was about to say that that's insane. You talk about me being crazy. That was crazy. Crazy.
I feel like that has no good solution or answer. I just know everything's going to be different.
You can say that shit again. Good Lord, things are gonna be really different. I haven't had a baby in the house since like
Ever.
you.
Ever.
I was there when you were little.
You heard that as well, yeah? Very robotic.
And he just stares at you blankly. Like, obviously, I was there when you were little.
I guess.
And he'll pull up pictures on his mantle of you sitting on the throne when you were a little bitty baby. He was like, no, trust me. It was there when you were a baby. It was strange. The other devils were like, why is there a crying baby sitting in the throne? And I was like, click, click, click. It was great. And then things got weird.
And gave me away.
I couldn't put you in a backpack and take you with me while I slaughtered people, could I?
Could have.
Could have.
I was slaughtering people for you on the material plane. Why would it have been any different?
I just didn't think it would be okay. What if I died?
You're a devil,
But what if I was up against Monathak?
right?
He's
And
almost killed me so many times and left me alive out of spite. Can you imagine if you had been there with me?
I still stumbled into his grasp anyway. But look, a part of me understands. Part of me is always going to be angry about it. But that part is becoming smaller, I guess.
Well, that's good. One day we'll be able to hug it out. He hugs you.
No,
Although, you not liking it makes him hug you tighter.
are you done yet?
All right. But we gotta figure out what the hell we're doing. We throwing this baby overboard.
Let's go find Seth and ask him. We go find Seth.
I'm not spying with my mantle. Totally not doing that. Didn't hear none.
Totally
not. I'm pretending I didn't hear any of that and looking innocuous, like staring overboard. I don't know.
All right, so what's the plan? We're pretty far out. Can't even see the land.
Should we make a big show of it or just kind of disappear or?
Imagine at least one person has to watch us just disappear.
What about just jump overboard with the baby? Then you guys get stuck on the boat.
No, Karina's here, right? No, he didn't. He left him.
Y'all can teleport to each other.
We can teleport to each other. Yeah.
I can teleport anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you could jump over the boat and then go somewhere. We'll follow
Yeah, but I take the full 1 hour test run. I pay for paid for it. I'm going to have that full hour, and then realize, oh, where is everybody? Like looking around town, like quick teleport here and there.
So much fun. You smile. I don't know when the last time you smiled was, but you've got the biggest, largest smile on your face as you're like speeding through the ocean on the speedboat, shooting the guns.
That does sound like a good time.
Yeah.
What if we were to make a show of it, and you and father got in a fight, and you ended up jumping overboard with the baby?
It could work. And then you and your dad make a dramatic exit.
Because you can teleport, can't you, father?
I mean, we can go to Melodomini.
That's fair. Yeah, that works. You've been there since I made the changes I made.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I haven't been there in a while.
Your people will very aware of that.
That's okay. I got you.
All right, so should we do this?
Yep.
Um, roll a performance check.
Oh,
Can I assist him?
You might want to assist your dad.
Can I assist both of them?
I don't need it.
Cool, I'll assist my dad.
What do I need to do?
Professional actor.
He needed that advantage.
Cool.
Huh?
What does I need to do?
You don't need to do anything yet. Just run.
Yeah, I got 42.
42. All right.
They're fake fighting. See how good actors they are.
You all argue.
Oh, you-
It gets loud. Let's see. Ooh, the entire boat watches you.
Yeah. To sell it and make sure that everybody's paying attention as it gets heated, I'm going to start to glow a little bit.
Okay.
If she's an angel, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not there, so I don't have to say it, do anything.
No, you're just having fun on your new tour.
Yeah.
The entire crew is watching. Some of them are actually like eating popcorn or something.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good show. Ooh. Somebody's in trouble.
I would start getting real loud and wait for him to say something particularly nasty and be like, just fine, and do like a flash or a daze. Was it the cantrip? Sunflare? Flare?
Something like that.
And just a bright flash of light and then dive into the water with the baby. Once I'm in the water, activate my armor, which gives me a water speed, lets me breathe underwater, and let the baby dissolve in the sand and just start swimming back to shore.
Okay. The crew flips the fuck out. They are like, man overboard, and is like trying to get you out of the water.
Since I was glowing, hit the water and use my full water speed to just dive and let them see the light disappear beneath the surface.
Okay. They are still,
drowning themselves trying to rescue me.
yes, I was about to say somebody's jumping in, they're
Yeah.
throwing nets down.
While they're distracted, just grab my dad and immediately take us both to Melodomini.
All right. And you don't need to know what happens to the boat now.
Nope.
Y'all are gone.
Kareem's gonna show back up in the boat, like, wait, where's everyone at?
What did I miss?
Go ahead, sorry. I'm just gonna fuck off underwater for a while instead of heading straight back.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Press pause on the recording.
Will do. As soon as I find the button, it hit on me again. There it is. We're back.
All right. See, mine's down here. And I didn't notice this until it just came back on. And anyway, you are in the water, you are in Melodomini.
Yep. And it is, I've changed it a lot since my father last saw it. The color schemes have changed to more reflect Sekhmet's colors. The architecture is starting to change. It has not fully changed yet. It's in the process of gathering a mix of Felician and what we would know as Victorian styles. Strange mix.
It is a strange mix. That was weird. Uh, that was weird. Anyway, your father looks around like, wow. All right, lots of gold and blue.
Yes.
It's different from the black and red.
I wanted it to be different, vastly different.
Well,
And the rules have changed.
oh really?
Hmm.
I don't think I had very many rules, so
To be fair, I mean, there was a fair bit to break through.
lots of chaos.
Not here. This realm wasn't allowed combat and weapons.
Well, yeah. Did you change that?
Maybe.
Oh. Well, that.
In certain parts, obviously there's a scholarly area now, and then there's an area that's more suited toward combat. There's no reason that we needed to be completely peaceful.
Okay, we'll see how the scholars like that.
And scholars can go somewhere else. I honestly couldn't care less. This is my realm of hell.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna tell you how to run it if you already know. I'm gonna let you do you.
And Saffron's not gonna let me go nowhere.
It is nice to have him on your side. He's very influential down here.
But we should make our way back to Mother.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's where we're going. Go back to Miss Alicia.
All right, what are you doing in the water?
Swimming.
I imagine.
Something about you, Madden.
What'd you say?
I said swimming around, freaking out the wildlife.
Oh, okay.
Just being me. There's nobody around to watch me. Just exploring, taking a few minutes.
Okay.
enjoying what's around me.
There's fire belly flirt. Let's see. How far down did you go?
I don't know, a couple 100 feet, not too deep.
Okay.
I don't want to get lost.
Ah. There's not much to see down here. There's a nice reef. Lots of animals. It's very vibrant, but there's nothing like special down here.
Okay. How many people can say they swam around under the water, you know?
Hey, you're right. But you do that. And then you all go back to New Felicia or
That's where we're going.
okay.
That's where we sent my mom, baby, and Ray, right? It was back to New Alicia.
I thought you handled that.
What?
I'm kidding, yeah, of course.
Oh, I was like, that's where we sent them, right?
Yeah, that's where we had them set up in the first place, to send them back home.
Okay. Yeah, so that's where we're headed.
All right. And you get there and she's in their house, sitting in the rocking chair that she's been sitting in for a while, just rocking the baby and singing to it.
The baby's still all shadowy.
The shadow is actually, because it's happy and cooing, the shadows actually spread out from it a little bit.
Lovely.
Its magic is a little stronger because it's happy.
Okay. I speechless for a little while, just staring.
When your mom's just saying the most, from what you can hear, actually, I need you to roll a d20. I don't know if this would be a history check. It's definitely part of your history.
I mean, remembering stuff is usually just an intelligence check,
Okay,
but my intelligence is useless, so I would prefer to not be that. 10 total.
what would it be if it was a history check?
10 total.
Oh, okay,
My
history is intelligence.
Yeah,
Lovely.
my intelligence is useless.
I will
You
give it
make all
to
these great decisions.
But it would make sense. I had no idea what my mother looked like before now, so it makes sense that I don't have any memories of that time.
you. This tune strikes like a chord in your heart, though. Just the song she's singing. You don't exactly remember it, but something about the song, like you can feel it right here.
It's beautiful.
And she smiles at you and she says, I sang it to you when you were a baby too.
Don't remember.
Well, you were a baby, silly. He's not gonna remember this either.
Right. How are you feeling?
Tired. Beyond tired.
Can I just gesture toward the baby, like not saying any words.
You wanna hold your baby brother?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very cautious in touching the baby. Not because it's a baby, but because it's Monothac's baby. And I'm very afraid to touch it. But I'm going to touch it.
I just imagine you going.
I did it. That might be how it starts.
Well, when you touch the baby, you don't feel any evil. You don't feel like, oh God,
Okay.
it's an evil creature.
Okay. At that point, yeah, I'll take the baby.
You're so cute.
Is he looking at me like that?
He doesn't. That's just his natural look.
His resting bitch face is strong.
Now that I'm actually holding him, I have felt the touch of Monothec. Is this 100% Monothec? Or is there some semblance of light in this baby?
Roll a d20 for me. Nice. When you hold the baby, the shadow envelops you,
Oh God.
but it doesn't hurt you.
Mhm.
But in your presence, little bitty wings sprout out of its back.
Yeah.
And it's got little bitty baby wings.
What color are
They are blue.
they? Yeah. Yeah, that's Will does smile and yeah. That whatever I just did, Will's actually does.
Did the little cute face.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I look up at my mom. I'm not completely hopeless.
And she smiles and says, no. He's not Monothec,
No, I know. I know.
but he might be a shade.
Mike,
I don't know what that means. But all right.
how is that still in question?
Huh?
How is that still in question?
Yeah.
Whether he's got white skin
but he's literally swimming in shadows.
Yeah.
Again, totally not fine.
It's fine.
You sound like you're underwater.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
I mean, he is underwater, so no,
That's
it
funny,
fits.
but like, I don't know why you sound like you're underwater though.
Is it better now?
Oh
Yeah.
God, yes.
I was too far from the mic.
Ah, okay.
The chair.
It's a nice chair. So there was this huge yard sale in the neighborhood, and there was this woman who was selling this chair, and he was like, "Oh, that chair." We drove by the next day, and it said "free" on it, and I was
Oh,
like, "I'm getting that
nice.
chair." And I
We
remember
already had we had groceries and shit in the trunk, and we didn't want to waste money yard sailing, so we drove by. And the very next day, I was like, "Hey, there's my chair."
right, but anyway, it is a very lighthearted moment in their I was gonna say cabin, but I guess it's more like a house.
Yeah.
Maybe where we have them set up in New Felicia.
Yeah, it would have
Yes.
been.
They've got like a manor.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
manor.
They're definitely
I always
treated like
imagined it
nobility.
like a cottage. I don't know why, but like a little bitty 2-bedroom house.
Only if that's what she wants. If she left it up to me, she has a very, very large manor, full staff, people to wash her taint for her, whatever she needs. Like, if she wants a humble little cottage, that's fine. It's up to her. I would have set her up like royalty.
Okay, so she gets one of the houses close by your all's house.
Mhm.
By Sin and Ray's house.
Would be treated like you would expect the mother of the queen to be treated.
Oh. 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 I'll touch you if I want to touch you.
No.
Um, it seems like everything went good.
As good as it could have.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything went really good. By dice roll standards. 85% good.
Okay.
That's a B, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even a C.
No, yeah, she's 70 to 79.
There you go. So you're a B grade. E grade.
Yeah. Look back up, mother. If you start to sense anything from him, you need to let us know immediately.
I'll try.
As soon as you can.
Yeah.
If you start feeling weird or anything. Again, I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about Maverick. I'm worried about him finding you two.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant my baby
No.
being evil.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no, no.
Think if my baby's evil.
I'm trying not to say his name. I'm going to use Maverick's name. I don't want to.
He's not Voldemort. No.
I just,
I'm just joking.
no.
Sorry.
But no, if you sense anything from him,
Yeah.
any signs that he might be getting close to you two,
Absolutely. Yeah. Does she have a mantle?
we would have gotten her one.
Okay.
My dad has one, if nothing else.
Hers would be a little butterfly. Blue butterfly.
It's funny, I think I got, I'm pretty sure that's what I got Father Coyle. Was a butterfly mantle.
That's ironic.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if Zero is going to join us today.
Yeah, I would just spend time my family. Just,
Okay, so here's a thought
Yeah.
to keep in mind. When we leave here, your little brother is gonna be older than you in just over 2 weeks.
I'm very aware of that, yes.
Kind of feel like we need to be a little more involved in him growing up instead of just leaving and coming back to a teenager.
I agree. I was considering staying here, honestly.
We may need to for quite some time.
That would be great if Zero showed up too.
I think I'm going to, honestly. That's, 2 weeks in our world. It'll survive.
I can make arrangements. We have plenty of people capable. I need to check in with Paul Reek. Okay, I reckon you guys stay here. I will be back. I guess for you, it'll be in a couple of months.
But yes,
Well, no, I won't be gone, but a couple hours from us.
okay. Then yes, couple months. I will be wearing a badge. I'm not getting older.
Okay.
I'm good at 17.
Set everything up so that we can be gone for a couple weeks.
At some point, I might let a single year pass by so I can just skip to 18. But other than that, I'm not aging.
Okay.
No. Wakey, play a game.
So. Okay.
Yes. I'm all
Thank you.
here.
Thinking out loud,
Oh,
how we're gonna spend the next 14 years.
yeah. Yeah.
I will have to be in and out. I can't stay there the whole time. I have to be out. I gotta go to the zoo a couple times a day.
Yeah.
All right. You guys stay in here. I'm gonna have to just check back as often as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I think other than the not aging thing, I'm just gonna try to live out these however many years we do as a regular teenager.
Okay.
And just forget that the fact that there's an evil god coming after us, and forget about that his evil king puppet is also after us, and forget that there's a robot that's tried to take our city, and forget about the fact that, everything else.
All right.
Oh, I do quickly make arrangements so that Michael can run Maladomini in my stead while I'm gone. I mean, it's only 2 weeks, but still enough time for an uprising to happen since it's still so new.
Yeah.
Which Michael will be fine on his own.
You would have seen this guy.
Okay.
He's got horns, butterflies that follow him, and pockets full of plants.
Definitely would have noticed him. Yep. Like, excuse me?
Yep. Those are some pretty noticeable traits.
Let's see. A new forest area has popped up here that you've never seen before.
In New Elysium?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it is very interesting. But since you are spending so much time here, and you're going to learn a lot of things about New Felicia that y'all didn't know. It's growing on its own.
All right.
And you do finally get down to business to talking to mothers about their pregnancies.
Hmm.
And you find out that pregnancies here in New Felicia take a lot longer, but babies come out magical. They come out having magical powers from birth.
So our army is a lot stronger than we thought it was.
Like, all babies here? Oh my. What kind of powers are we talking about? Just like random mutant superhero babies?
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah. You all are creating mutants,
It's on. Cool.
which has freaked out more moms than you can actually express. But they of course love their babies no matter what.
Well, and then the moms that are having babies now were born and raised in this place, so it's
Yes,
normal.
but you have been talking to older
Right,
moms,
right,
like
right,
women who came in here
right.
from the real world and who have expressed having these issues during birth. But the women who are second generation and on, it's normal and natural to them. They don't see it as being anything but normal. But people here, you can feel the power from the generations that have lived here since the first generation came in. And it just, I had a burp, sorry.
Thank you, little thing.
In your time here, this little fairy has buzzed by you a few times.
Okay.
But when you go to ask anybody if they've seen it, no one's seen it. Only you can.
You used to be the only crazy person around. Cool.
And she comes with music.
There's music involved.
No, she plays this ocarina.
It's a strawberry.
It is. But she never says anything to you. She plays music, buzz by your head. Roll an insight check. Insight? No. Perception check. Nice.
Perception is 56.
Okay.
That's
okay.
not correct. 66.
You notice whenever she flitters by you, you also see this guy. Like every time the fairy is like, and then disappears, this guy walks by.
Okay. Eventually, my curiosity is going to get the best of me, and I will follow. But we can, you know.
Wait until Zero gets.
Yep.
here. You do follow him, and he goes home, and you just stare at him.
Yep.
like,
Take note.
like a weirdo. But his home, he lives in one of the smaller houses. He lives with other people. He's got a very nice family. He is second generation. His parents came into here from the real world.
Oh, so he was born in New Felicia.
Yes. And then I don't know what else y'all want to do. It's only 8 o'clock, y'all.
Yeah.
Ulrich and I are gonna need to handle business in the city
Okay.
for sure. But before we get too sidetracked with crazy God baby, we need to have a discussion with Ray about these castles.
Right?
As I remember, we never really got around to deciding what we were gonna do with them.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even be here yet. They're still en route, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving real slow.
Okay. I actually probably have to get back and help escort those. I just remembered I'm responsible for keeping them hidden.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Is there any way I can try to speed them up?
How would you go about doing that?
I don't know.
Well, if you come to a good idea, let me know.
Call my engineers.
The engineers, is that what you said?
Yeah.
I can't hear you when you do this.
Sorry, I would call the engineers. Like Roger and that old girl, I can't remember her name. I always forget her name.
I forgot her name too already. Jesse? Yeah, Jesse and not Bob, but
Roger.
Roger,
Roger. Bob was his
robot.
friend.
Right. Ask them if they have any ideas. The only thing I could think of would be to strap tow cables to them and have my sphinxes try to pull, but that's huge. I don't think even those would really be able to affect it much.
Yeah, she says you would have to use every single one that you have, and it wouldn't speed it up that fast, honestly. It would draw a lot of attention.
Yeah. Is there any way, like, could I supercharge it somehow?
Can we get back to you on that? Because it feels like it's more of a magical thing instead of a technology thing.
Yeah, you're probably right. But the thing is, we've got two of them and we kind of sort of hijacked them, even though there is technically a legal right to them. And we need to get as far away from the capital as possible, as fast as possible. And they're slow.
Have you
Suggestion.
talked to Dave about it?
I have not.
Since it's magical related, I would suggest calling him. But if you need tinkering in the technical places that run the water and electricity and all that, I could help you there.
10-4. Keep an eye on the skies. We'll be there sometime this month.
Okay.
All right, I'll call Dave immediately. Hey, Dave. How do I speed up a flying castle?
Oh, what?
Flying castle. Are you familiar with those?
You mean like
Like a
in the
castle.
capital?
Well, not anymore.
I've never heard of them leaving the capital.
Well, there's one on the edge of the desert right now. Apparently, it's the king's courthouse. He didn't send
Oh.
lawyers. He sent his court. But yeah, I happen to know some elven nobles, and I was sent to reacquire their castles. They've been exiled from the capital, so I have them, and we're leaving, but they're so slow.
Give me a second. And you count to 5 and he's there. A portal opens next to you and then folds itself and he puts it in a pocket.
That was very prompt. Thanks for coming.
Not a problem. Let me see what I can do in the main chamber of this thing.
Right on. No immediate rush. I should be able to keep them both cloaked from the ground. I'm not wasting the energy trying to completely conceal the whole things. I'm just creating like a disc beneath both of them so that people from the ground would just see clouds.
Okay.
Instead of trying to cloak the whole damn thing and wear myself out. I went to mute and accidentally paused for a second. My bad.
That's a good question. Took me a while to translate my own freaking language.
Oh, I read it.
It took me a minute. It took me a minute. Normally I read it a lot faster than that. I was looking at this word.
Hmm.
I was like, is that them?
It's a name.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Dave goes into the chamber, the main chamber, and starts like outlining in chalk on the floor a little ritual circle. Those are contagious.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Ask him real quick. How long do you think this is going to take?
I don't know. We're attempting magic I've never done before.
All right. I'm gonna need to step out for a minute. I should be back very soon. I'm gonna go attempt to make sure that we stay concealed long enough for me to go pick somebody up.
Okay, I'm gonna do this ritual and see if it speeds things up.
Okay, I'll contact Paul Reek on his ring and tell him to pack up and be ready to roll.
Is he down there?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. He does the whole ritual thing and you teleport out. And as soon as you do, he says, okay, it worked.
I will be right back. No, just catch up with Paul Reek and bring him back with me.
When you all get back, it's going at 3 times the speed it was.
Okay, very cool.
When he says, I think I can do this to the other one too. You just got to get me to the other one.
All right, can do. In the meantime, who's piloting this one, Ray or Guador?
Guador is piloting both. Didn't we learn that we could transfer across?
Yeah.
Yeah, Guador's piloting both at the moment.
All right. I'll ask him to keep them at the same speed long enough for us to charge up the other one.
He makes snake noises.
He can talk.
Oh, he can talk? He says, yes.
Well, he's telepathic. He can telepathically communicate.
He makes snake noises.
Well, I speak snake, so I'll answer him. Thanks. Appreciate you.
So he can speak in common in your head. Yeah, so.
He still didn't want to.
Okay. That sounds good.
He knew he could tell he speaks snake.
That's right.
But he gets the other one, the ritual set up. It takes about 5 minutes to do the ritual. And they are both going 3 times the speed. And they will be there, they will be to the desert in 2 days.
Very cool. All right, I'll need to run a test before I leave for a long period of time and see how long I can have them concealed. But open my portable door, and I need to bring some henchmen with me to run back and forth.
Okay.
I don't trust that.
I was mocking you. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's a habit what I'm thinking.
I love you. But you are going to what now?
Use the foldable door. One of the ones that Dave gave me. I keep one on me.
Yeah.
And set that up so I can be here and still have people go back and forth and handle business.
Okay.
Is that- I
He
need-
actually, he'll set up the extra one he had.
Cool. Now get my henchmen to start running back and forth. And all that stuff. And so I can make sure to keep an eye on the castles while they're flying and still handle any meetings or whatever that come up.
Alrighty.
So now that we are together, is there anything that you needed to get done, Paul Reek? No, we haven't really addressed much of your stuff for quite a while.
I don't know.
We're actually really close to the Capitol. Did you need to make a run and check with any of your street rats?
Maybe I should.
You gotta speak up, baby, so they can hear you.
Maybe I should.
All right, when you get in contact with your street rats, they will be on a job for Kareem.
What job?
A Kareem job.
Kareem stole your street rats.
What the what now?
The ones that you get in contact will ask if you need help. But right now they are doing something for Kareem.
I was trying to ask, what are they?
Well, then ask. Say the words, what are you doing?
All right, we're back.
Alrighty.
That was my street rats supposed to do.
Looking for Spectre.
Pretty good job, actually. Wait, why would he be looking for Spectre in the Capitol?
Huh?
That's scry that we did.
That's right, yeah. Hmm.
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
Ooh,
Everybody okay up there? That sounded dramatic.
My chair stuck when I tried to move it.
yeah. Good. I'm just waiting. Just living out long days. Waiting for holding off on a crazy idea until Set comes to talk me out of it.
You get visited by Mia.
Okay. This character like doesn't mind.
Okay, good.
She just like pops up.
Okay. Pulls your hair.
Oh, hi. So, Volk, I'm glad you're here. Next time, let's not pull the hair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Poking would even be preferable to one in my head.
Okay, and she pokes you like 20 times.
Sure, we'll go with that.
All right,
Why are you here?
I live here.
All right, you do. Forgot about that.
Well, I was living in your tower, but y'all are never there, and I got lonely, so I came to Bugson.
Who?
20 years. Really pretty.
Damn it, Mia.
Oh no, okay.
Who? I don't know who you're talking about.
That's okay.
All right.
I
The only pointy-eared person I know is Ray, so
it's Ray's friend.
I've never seen him before, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
it's okay.
Okay. So why are you here though? In my house.
Oh, because I saw you.
Oh,
And you're my friend.
all right.
I'm lonely.
Oh.
And I never know where you all are anymore.
Neither do I half the time. This is very strange sitting here and doing nothing.
Did you know there's a lot of magical people here now?
I've heard.
There's a magical girl here. Like she can transform and do cool stuff with her wand.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I like it. I was a magical girl once.
Once you want to know.
Nah,
What are you now?
I think I'm Shadow.
Oh. All right.
And she turns into a shadow at your feet.
Take,
It's just a little girl with pigtails.
yeah, just take a little step back, just involuntarily.
And then she literally climbs out of the floor like
She's not.
totally like the creepy ring girl out of the shadow. She's this hey, I'm Shadow.
Lilith wouldn't be scared. At least not as scared as I am. By chance, have you seen my new baby brother?
I haven't. Well, wait, is your baby brother the Shadow baby?
Yes.
Ooh, yes, I have. He's so cute.
What is your take on him?
He's powerful.
That I imagined.
His fate string's interesting though.
It is. A little bit I've seen.
Lots of light in it in comparison to most shades. But I'm not a shade. That's not what I am. But
Still, no one's explained that to me at all. Still.
don't know what I am anymore.
Been there.
I know what I was before Tharkir. I don't know what I am now after. I've been told I'm not supposed to be here.
You know, the strange thing is, I know who I was before Thalkia as well. No, I don't.
Yeah, he's an evil little bastard.
That he is. But I believe I am. That's some small bit of revenge on him. If that makes you feel any better.
I did too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I stole his house.
Broke his heart.
Oh. He's heartbroken and homeless.
Why does that make me happy?
Makes me happy. He deserves it.
Probably.
You want to see my house? Or his house? My house. My house.
Sure.
And she takes this little bitty, like, onyx key and sticks it into your lock.
Okay.
And when she opens the door, you can see in, and it's like a dark purple room with bookshelves lining the wall. with this big fireplace in the middle. And it's got a little beanbag chair right in front of it.
I send a mental message to everyone, specifically set. So I doubt you actually want to come here because you know your favorite person is here with me, but you might want to take a look through my mantle.
Where the hell are you?
Mia's house?
You're underwater again.
She has a house?
Apparently she stole it from Thalkir.
What?
Hmm.
How is she still alive exactly?
I don't know. I'm hoping to find out.
How do you steal a house? That's not a normal house, is it?
I'm going to find out. So, how exactly did you come about stealing his house from him?
And she holds up the key. And she says, he didn't see me take this
How long ago did you take it?
when I left,
How long ago was that?
when I met you.
How long ago was that? A year or two?
I don't know anymore.
I don't either.
I've been in here too long.
Same.
But anyway, this little key opens the door anywhere I want.
And that's the only way in and out.
Well, I got my secrets.
But his only way in and out.
Yes,
All right.
I was always able to get out. But he needs the key because he's stupid.
Yes, we can use that word.
But this is my own little personal pocket dimension inside the Shadow Realm.
Inside the Shadow Realm.
Well, yeah, that's where I'm from. Well, no, where was I from?
So Thalkir can't get in, but can others get in?
No, I don't think anybody knows it exists.
All right.
And they need the key.
Even someone like Monothak.
Yeah, that's a tough.
I don't know how he'd get in. I don't know. I think he'd need a key.
I'm not sure I want to risk that much longer. He's sort of after me and my family, so.
Well, I don't think he's coming to my house.
All right. All right.
But look, I want to show you my books.
Your books.
Yes, I love books.
Okay.
And I've gotten this huge collection over the millennials.
I'm sorry. Millennium?
Uh-huh.
You did.
Every time I sneak out, I steal a book. And I
How
fill my
old
shelves.
are you?
10?
No. So see, millennium requires at least 1,000 years.
Well, I mean, I've always been 10.
So how long have you been 10?
And she really just like freezes and stares up at the ceiling for a really long time and thinks about it.
I send a mental message to Set, just in case he's not watching. She's been 10 for over a millennium.
Strangely, I feel like that explains some things.
But come on, let me show you my books.
Right, yes.
And my favorite book is this book. It was the very first book I ever stole, and I stole it from a very rich library. And she pulls out this book, and it's fucking ancient.
Like Felician ancient or older than Felicia?
Older than Felicia.
Okay.
From like one of the first libraries.
Okay, would I recognize it as such? Or it's just foreign to me?
Can you read Elvish?
No.
Oh. You can recognize that it is Elvish because
Okay.
of all the Elvish you've seen.
Okay.
But it's so old that the pages seem to crumble when you turn them.
Oh, wow.
And she says, I got this from the capital before the capital was the capital. I'm pretty sure I got it. I don't know, something about
Interesting.
the book's all about which I think is cool because is pretty cool, but he's not at the same time. But he is, but he's not.
Right. Sure.
She makes no sense.
Nope.
All right, and then she puts that book back and she says, but this one,
You wrote.
I wrote this one. You gotta sit down in the beanbag.
Why?
Just sit down.
All right.
And when she hands you the book, the front cover says, sit down.
Look, so we're friends, right?
Yeah.
This isn't going to harm me in any way, is it?
As long as you sit down.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. If you
Alright.
don't sit down, you'll fall down.
What sort of book is this?
It's one I wrote.
All right. I'm gonna sit on the beanbag with the book,
Okay.
staring at her as I open it.
And she's just smiling.
Creepy as fuck. Yeah, open it and look down and start reading.
As soon as you start reading, you are no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
You are in the book.
So fun.
And it starts out with a walk through a field of flowers.
Okay.
And you can smell the flowers. You can feel the sun hitting your face. You can feel the breeze flowing through your hair. And it is a peaceful, sunny day.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking through this field, you can see a city, or not a city, but like a little township. And it's on fire.
That went from peaceful to bad real quick.
And when you look down at yourself, you see 10-year-old little Mia. And you see people running and her continue to walk through the town. And then you see Tharkir as he's slaughtering people.
Enjoy.
And she writes the book in a way where she murders him.
Oh.
So you live through her stabbing him to death.
Nice.
Yes.
That's some good therapy there.
It was for her too. But when you close the book and look up at her, she goes, see, it wasn't so bad. It was great.
How many of these books have you written?
And she looks up at the third shelf that is just full of nameless books. A lot.
And do you by chance take joy in hiding them places for others to find?
Not me. That's not me. I haven't been doing that. That's the other one.
All right. The other Mia has been.
She's been giving my books away.
I know. I found a lady who I believe has a fair bit of them.
Well, not all of them are mine. This shelf and this time is mine. But she took 2 of them. And I want them back.
Which ones? Because I also have one in the tower.
One's about riding a shadow lizard.
I have that one.
And then what's the other one about? I can't remember.
Well, I have that first one.
The shadow lizard one?
I
Can you
believe
have
so.
it back?
It's in the tower.
Ooh,
I believe it's the one you're speaking of.
okay.
I could be wrong. I rode some sort of shadow reptile.
Yeah, those are fun. I can show you one. We can go out there.
No, I'm good.
Okay, okay. No shadow lizards. That's fine. That's fine. But no. Older me's got some wicked ideas of what she's doing. I don't like it.
Huh.
I like hanging out with you guys. You're my friends. Even though y'all are busy.
That we are. We forget sometimes that we're teenagers. The world has responsibilities have fallen on our shoulders. Or we forcibly put it there. I'm not too sure which.
Older me's trying to get back home.
Hmm.
And I don't know what that's gonna do to us. I don't like it.
There's no telling. And unfortunately, we can't control the actions of others. We just have to react to the situations it brings.
What if what she does brings an end to everything?
A lot of what we're doing can bring the end to everything.
Oh. Not what I'm doing. I'm just playing.
Fair. Fair.
I'm being a good girl.
Sure you are.
I haven't K-word anybody in a long time.
K-word.
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready to go back.
Okay. And she puts the flame down in the fire pit, says, "You be quiet," and opens up the door, and you're inside your manor.
It was fun to see. Thank you.
You're welcome. It didn't used to look like that. It used to look very bad, but it was Starkir's then.
Hmm.
I changed everything when it came mine.
Do you know what he is? Do you have any idea?
I can find out. You want to know?
I do.
Okay. And she disappears.
Oh,
And she's gone for a while.
okay.
And then when you're not expecting it, she pops back up. She says, "I found him."
But just a hint of warning before you just, okay. You did.
Yeah. With Monica. He's living in his guest bedroom.
Sort of funny. Did you happen to overhear anything while you're there?
I heard everything.
I'm listening.
Okay. So Sarkir is mad, mostly at me, but he doesn't know which me anymore. He's mad that there's two me's, and he's mad that we're both messing with him. He talked a lot about trying to get back at me, but Monathak told him he was stupid
All right.
and told him he needs to focus on bigger things.
Did he say what those bigger things were?
Looking for a baby. But good news is he can't find them.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. So just the baby. They didn't mention anyone else in their search?
No, Monathak just kept saying babies.
All right.
Sarkir's looking for me though.
And no one else?
He didn't say anybody else.
All right.
I stole his house. He has to live with his boss.
That's good. That's good. They can't find us. I'll relay that message to everyone. But at the moment, Monathak doesn't know where either my mother or the baby is.
Not gonna ask how you know that, but that's good to know.
I can draw you a map to his house now.
We've been there.
His new house.
His new house.
Yeah, his old one was destroyed.
Oh,
It's rubble.
you destroyed his entire house, not just his bedroom.
I'll be here all week.
Um, yes, I don't know if we'll use it, but it'd be
Okay.
nice to have.
She draws the shadow realm and draws like
Wait. I stop her. Your books come to life. Is your map going to come to life?
I can use the right pin for that.
You promise?
And she pulls out. Oh, come on.
Oh, shit. Whole island just fly away.
She pulls out this pin. She says, now if I wrote it with this pin, yes, it would come to
Okay,
life.
please don't do that.
Okay, I was writing with the regular one.
I don't know how this works.
Okay.
Nothing. And she begins to draw the map of the shadow world. She draws in little creatures, little shadow creatures, and she draws like little lakes of shadow water. And then she draws Monefac's crumbled up house, and then she draws his safe house. And she draws like little dash lines and little X marks like you would on the cartoons from them driving to one place to the other.
So you were able to get in and out pretty easily.
I can get anywhere. Remember, I'm Shadow.
No, I know. Can you get in and,
Pull his hair.
I mean, if you wanted to, I guess.
I mean, I could.
No, leave false trails.
Like what? Like a little note that said the baby went this way.
No, like seal gods or something like that. Seal gods.
Guards. Oh, I thought you said gods. I mean, he has a bunch of shadow people that work for him.
Could you possibly get whispers into their ears? That's the sightings of the baby in places the baby's not.
Yeah, I totally could do that. I'll be right back. And she's gone.
All right. I message just said, so future reference, if we want to include Mia in any plans, think the whole plan through your head first before you speak out loud. She does not understand the concept of planning out loud.
Roger that.
And then she comes back.
And don't worry why I'm planning anything with Mia, it's fine.
And she goes,
I generally strive to do the opposite of that and to exclude her from any and all of my doings, but yeah, you got this.
told them the baby was an Avernus.
Perfect. It's a good place to pick.
Yeah.
Hmm. Wait a minute.
What?
Are we supposed to have a treaty with Avernus?
No.
Okay.
No,
Never-
Avernus is run by Zariel. We don't like Zariel.
Cool.
Nope.
Asmodeus is the one we have a treaty with.
Oh, kid.
No.
She's such a lovely kitty. Such a funny cat. All right, she twists one of the dreads in her hair and she says, is there anything else I can do to help? Because this was fun. And there's nothing to do here except mess with people.
No, I know.
And I get in trouble for that. Sin doesn't like it when I do that.
Unfortunately, I'm sort of trying to pretend the outside world doesn't exist for the moment.
Mm.
Hoping to help my brother grow up.
Ooh, can we go play with the baby? I want to play with the baby. I want to see how much shadow he knows.
message sent. So I understand your answer to this is going to be biased, but is it a smart idea or a stupid idea to let Mia play with Maverick?
Now, I would like to continue respecting you. So I'm going to pretend you didn't ask me that question. Kill on sight, keep her away from the fucking baby. That little girl ain't right. No, actually, she means to be harmless, but
Right.
yeah, I can see that going badly very quickly. Be very
Right.
careful.
How about we wait till he's a little older before you start teaching him Shadow? He's still a baby.
Well, I was gonna teach him it. I was gonna see what he knows.
I'm not sure any of us are ready for that power of his to be expounded upon.
Okay. I'll do it when you're not looking.
Oh,
I mean, it's nice to find somebody who likes Shadow too.
no, I know. We're all just concerned for him.
About what?
If the more he uses his powers, the more it might draw his father toward him.
What? His daddy doesn't know where he is.
No, I know. But if he uses his powers, Malzak could sense it.
Can he?
I don't know. That's why I'm wary of letting it happen.
Be right back.
Okay.
And then she's back.
This is the most complicated conversation I've ever had with another person.
So I talked to your mom,
All right.
and she says she can't feel it when you use magic.
Right. She's not a god.
Well, she's close. She's not a god, but she's the closest thing to a god you can come to.
Wait, what?
Monefac's not a god either.
What is he?
He's a god eater.
All right.
He eats them.
Alright.
He thinks he's a god. He makes people believe he is.
Okay. So, quick question out of character, because Mia just said that my mom is the closest thing to a god that we can get to. Would she not know that Sin and Ray are gods?
This Mia would not know.
Okay, that's what I was. The out of character question.
Yeah, this Mia has no clue that
Okay.
Sin becomes a god.
Okay.
Older Mia knows, but knows what would happen if she told anybody. It would be very bad. They can't learn until they have to learn naturally on their own.
I was just curious.
Actually, older Mia doesn't give a fuck about that.
She would if she knew it led to Sin's destruction.
Okay, yeah, she would. You're right.
That would probably be very frustrating for her to know that and know that she absolutely cannot interfere on that regard.
Older Mia knows of Sin's death.
Anyway, yes, I was.
But I was right about Monothak, right?
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
He's not born a god. He wasn't created like the old gods. All the new gods were mortals that have kind of acquired or stolen power in one form or another. Monothak was born immortal, so he's not a true god. And he can't truly be godlike and get enough power to be a god by all other definitions, but he was not born one. So technically she's correct. And he does, in a manner of speaking, eat gods and assimilate their power.
Okay.
He's the only god that does that.
But I mean, you know your mom's a celestial being, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
So is my father.
Fallen one, yes. But that's close, right?
I guess so. I haven't taken too much time studying the celestial realm.
I don't think I can go there. I don't know. I don't think they let evil things in.
I'm not sure we would want to. They sort of kicked my father out and put my mother in the position she was in.
I just want to know if anything's left there.
No idea.
Anyway. I'll be back again.
Okay.
And
Just
she's
sit
gone,
down.
she's gone longer this time.
Okay.
And then she comes back like out of breath. And she goes, I pulled his hair.
Oh Lord. Are
It
you
was
all right?
So much fun. It was so much fun. It was thrilling.
And he didn't kill you?
He didn't see me.
What did she do?
Pulled Monothac's hair.
What the fuck?
There's no way he followed you, correct?
How could?
I have no idea. I don't know what powers he has.
Well, I'll be right back.
Can you?
She's gone. She comes back. He has no clue. I watched him.
You're frustrating. You know that, right?
Why?
I don't know.
What did I do?
I meant that in the kindest way possible.
Okay, so it's like a compliment.
Sort of.
I'll take it.
Okay.
First compliment I've ever gotten. Thank you so much. But it was so fun. It was so thrilling.
That it was about as fun as blowing up his house.
But I don't think he can sense the baby. If he could sense the baby, wouldn't he just find the baby? The baby is doing shadow magic right now. I looked at the baby before I left.
Of course you did.
I just looked. It's all shadowy. Its crib is so shadowy.
We're all just worrying. We care for its safety. And none of us know anything about Moravec. Nothing of any importance.
What do you want to know about him?
No, you're not going back there.
Why? He doesn't know I'm there.
Right now. Until you annoy him enough and he starts looking for you. Why are you rolling dice?
To see if she stayed.
So here's the thing, though. You pissed Monothac off, and then you went to hide in the Shadow Realm. Or she.
Well, no, I stepped through a doorway in the shadow realm to get
Yeah, but-
back to New
Which one
Philly.
is- Oh, I thought you guys were in her house.
No, we left already.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, I was feeling uncomfortable just chilling in the shadow realm. This isn't working for me. All right. I think I'm going to go home with my parents. This has been interesting for sure.
I think I'm gonna go keep a book on Montfort. So that way you know stuff.
That would be perfect. Just be careful. Don't get cold.
Okay, I won't get caught. Yeah, I won't get caught.
All right. Piss Lucky off you all you want, suppose.
That I can do. Ooh, I know what he doesn't like. I'll be back.
I'm gonna leave. So I told her I was leaving.
I'm gonna kill.
But I, make sure set find relay all of that vast information that I just got. Try to make sense of it. So Mia doesn't seem concerned that Montfort can trace the baby at all.
On one hand, I would be inclined to listen, but on the other hand, she's batshit crazy.
Fair, but this is the one thing she knows a fair bit's about.
No, that's true.
And honestly, I am searching for any ounce of hope at this point.
Well, I really don't think he would hesitate. If he could find the baby, we would probably be gone.
Probably.
There's probably some truth to it.
Let's hope it stays that way.
But the thing is, we can't keep them here forever.
No.
I guess kind of could. I mean, it's not like a prison. You can do nearly everything here. And we have people live entire lifetimes here completely happy, so I don't see why they couldn't.
It's probably the safest place. And once he gets old enough, I can give him a badge as well, and it's not as insane.
Right. I feel like we should prepare him
Well,
at some point. Let him know that at some point people will come after him.
oh, for sure. I don't want it to be a surprise.
Yeah. He'll need to be trained.
But I want him to be able to be a kid as well.
Yes.
I don't want to take that away from him. It was taken away from me, and I don't want that for him.
And you know, having him grow up with the children here, he'd probably feel normal. And all the children here have weird powers, so he wouldn't really stand out.
That's fair. That's a good point. Then yeah, this would be the best place for him. He'll be able to fit in to a certain extent, and hopefully it keeps him free from Monifex's gaze.
Yep. I'll do what I can on the other side to keep him distracted as long as I can.
And so at that point in our worlds, I imagine it wouldn't be only Monifex coming after him. Bear King, any others that seek power. If anyone found out he was Monifex's son, that's a huge bargaining chip.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't imagine anyone knowing. Unless Monifex himself was like, hey, someone stole my kid, help me find him. I don't see how.
I mean,
Any
his
problem.
followers everywhere. There's no telling what information he'll trust to them.
But there is the possibility that he would actually probability, now that I'm thinking about it. The Bear King is his most efficient tool. That probably would be his go-to means.
For sure.
He's probably gonna have every other kingdom scouring, trying to find his son. We're gonna have to be extra careful.
Oh, yes. Even more so than we already were. Oh, so he kept his resting bitch face as he grew up.
Yes, he did.
We did that one.
I mean, just you know, as he's little, let him be a kid. He can play with the other kids, you know, just have fun. The second his powers start getting out of hand, however, I imagine, I'm just imagining like accidental magic happening at some point. The second he's looking like he can't control whatever's happening to him.
He doesn't have that issue
Okay.
because he has a Mia.
Well, that's what I was saying. Get Mia to help, as scary as that seems.
She does it before you.
Okay.
Like, let's say day 3 in the outside world, 3 years inside. He has some range with his shadow. And you catch Mia playing with him.
Okay.
Because he's a cute little 3-year-old. He's adorable. And she's like, all right, do it. Do it, you can do it. And then instead of walking like you expected him to, he shoots a dome of shadow around them. And she's like, yes, you can do it. You can do it. You're the best little baby.
Once I find out about the lessons, every time he has a lesson with Mia, I will spend time with him afterwards, making sure she didn't tell him it was okay to kill people or just counteracting the crazy parts.
Okay. Well, when he's little, it's very innocent.
Right. But she still might have offhand comments here and there. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's purposely trying to teach him how to kill people.
Yeah.
It's just she might have said like this one's particularly good for blowing people's heads up. I don't know. It Mia's crazy. So making sure that but it just we make sure none of us are coddling him. We don't want to treat him like he's damaged. We don't want to treat him like he's a ticking time bomb. Keep that sense of normalcy as much as possible until he's old enough to understand, and then eventually sit down and have the talk with him that his actual father is a very powerful being who is not a good person and will one day come after him, and he's going to have to be prepared for that. But wait till he's at least 15, 16, somewhere around there probably.
Ooh.
Make sure though that he understands that we don't see him as evil as all. We're not projecting that onto him.
Yeah.
But that his father is a very, very bad person.
Okay.
Just make sure he understands that.
Okay. So he totally grows up thinking dad's bad.
Yeah, but not like, like the divorced parents that are just like, bitching about the other one. Like once he's old enough to explain like, no, your dad has hurt a lot of people. Your dad hurt your mom. Your dad hurt me. Like he's, actually like explain exactly what he did. Not just like, your dad this one time, he was like real rude and like, he said awful things,
Yeah.
Not
that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, look at baby Delta.
He's a shrunk.
He
Oh.
knows it's all bloody. He keeps jumping at the grate. We gotta get him a bigger tank.
We need to get him in there with Blue.
Yeah. So Blue might eat him. Little snack. Okay, so as a toddler, with Mia's help, he learns to do the worst thing ever.
Oh God.
He disappears one day while you're watching him,
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
and you freak out.
Yeah, I do.
And then he just comes back.
How old is he? You said toddler?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't even like talk to him.
No.
So yeah, he's getting like a bracelet or a necklace or something that has a dimensional anchor to trap his ass in New Felicia.
Yep.
Okay.
Until he can control it. Yep.
Because I was just looking at abilities Shades get.
So basically, we're dealing with Jack.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You have a little magical baby on your hands.
He's gonna turn into a demon. Oh Lord.
But no, I was looking at the Shadow Stride and Shadow Travel. The racial abilities of a Shade.
It'll
All right.
It'll still allow him to use the ability, but just won't allow him to use it to leave New Felicia.
See
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can still use his powers. He just can't step into the shadow realm.
Yeah, he has to stay in this realm.
Okay.
He can teleport all around this realm if he wants to.
Nope. That takes that power away.
Oh, he has to go through the shadow realm
He
to
has
travel.
to go through the shadow realm.
Yeah, he can't do that.
They still get a shadow step ability. They used to. Do the 5e shades not get that? The dimension door equivalent
Yeah, but he has to travel through the shadow to use it.
through shadows.
Teleport without
No,
ever.
this one, the shadowy stride, shadow stride.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That one he can just go from shadow to shadow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. But
And he, at least with me, he grows up learning about Sekhmet and Sysis.
okay.
Yeah. Uncle Set will be popping in as often as possible with presents and such.
Yeah.
Spoiled little tyke. Bring the gods with me so they can get to know them and play with them and stuff.
Yeah. When he brings the baby gods, what is their reaction to him?
Hmm. At first, they don't like him. But that's at first.
Yeah, it's understandable.
They warm up to him, especially when he's a baby.
Mhm.
They're like, ooh, ah, baby. Prince of Darkness. But so you all spend a lot of time like in his life, bringing him up.
I spend time with my parents as well too. Finally getting to know them, and
You come to find out that your dad's a really sweet dad. He doesn't just baby the baby, he babies you.
no, that's aggravating at first, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you hate it. You totally hate it. But he loves you. He takes care of most of the work because your mom seems really weak. Especially as the years go on, she seems weaker than usual.
Definitely would get her checked out then.
Her power is dwindling. Like it's being siphoned away.
Her face string wasn't connected to anyone else, was it?
Just you and the baby and your dad.
Has the baby's string gotten brighter?
Yes. It is less shadowy, more bright and shiny.
One of Set's visits here, just at one point while we're alone. So I'm worried.
My hands are wet. Touch the button. Be real easy.
I don't think you can. She's talking to you.
I'm sorry, what?
One of your visits to New Felicia, I just find a quiet moment alone. So I'm worried.
What about?
My mother. She's
Go ahead,
getting
go
weaker,
Blue.
Oh,
and I'm pretty sure Maverick is siphoning her powers from her. Because his fate string is growing brighter as hers grows dimmer.
hmm.
Let's get a handful of frogs.
I do. Um. Well, obviously we should separate them, but
I don't think it'd make any difference at this point. I think this was what was fated to happen.
have you talked to your mother about it?
No. But I'm sure she suspects.
Is he on her face?
Sitting
Yeah.
on the side of her head. Let's see what's up with it.
Wrong place if you're gonna make babies.
He's all puffed out this
Mm.
morning.
Yeah, if we're gonna do that, don't do it on my hand, please.
Exactly. This is not the Animal Channel, the Discovery Channel. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Animal.
I don't know if I should tell her.
Oh, we definitely should. If it's happening, she needs to know.
What difference is it going to make? She's not going to get rid of him.
Yeah, come back. Be in line. I don't really know. I feel compelled to intervene to try and help her. But part of me feels like she would say she would sacrifice herself to the baby if it came to it. But I don't think we should let her do that.
No, I don't want her to, but
Maybe watch her for a while and see how bad it gets. Maybe it'll stop.
it's been progressing for years now. I just didn't know that this is what it was until recently.
You notice she's been shedding feathers.
No, hell no. Can't watch her waste away and die.
No, I don't want to. How old would Maverick be at this point?
4.
4.
I have an idea. Why don't we take Maverick to the zoo?
All right.
Give your mother a little time off, break, and then see what happens when the two of them are separated. It would be going from one dimension to another. If there were to be any strain from them being apart, we would see it there then.
All right. Should I tell her, or should we do our experiment first?
Thank you, baby. Not sure. Honestly, I feel like the smart call is to not tell her. But also some part of me feels like that's wrong somehow. I ask you these questions, not the other way around.
Well, I guess I'll just go and tell her we're going to take him to the zoo, and if it gets brought up, it gets brought up. I know what happens. So yeah, I'm going to go to my mother.
I'm putting messages. It's not me.
It's me.
Oh, you said you're going to go see your mother?
Yeah, and just tell her we're gonna take Maverick out to the zoo.
Okay. She says that sounds lovely. Can I come?
Mother. Look, we want to see something. We want to see what effect separating Maverick from you might have.
Oh. You mean because of this? And she reaches around and instead of like hair falling out, she's got feathers falling out.
Yeah.
I think he's making me mortal. I feel very human.
You don't feel like you're dying.
No?
Oh.
Just not special. I don't know. I imagine this is what humans feel like.
No, Vincent, no.
I don't know either. But like, can't do magic.
Humans can do magic, Mother.
Not the normal ones.
Well, I want to take him out for the day, which for you will feel like a few months.
Okay.
But I want to see if it makes any difference.
I'm going to miss the boat.
We're back.
Just be safe.
We will.
She goes over and she gives him little kisses and pinches his little cheeks. He's a cute little 4-year-old. She picks him up and says, I love you. And then she hands him off to you and says, you're going with your sister for the day. Be a good boy. And he says, yes, mommy.
Do we have a way to get from New Thelesia straight to the zoo without touching the material plane?
And I don't think that's come up before now, but logically there should be.
I don't think you have a portal inside New Felicia to the zoo.
I don't either, but we need one, so I guess I need to get on that.
Okay.
I'll go to the zoo and set it up.
Dave makes it happen for you.
Sure.
And as soon as that's set up,
Okay.
make sure we go through that and not the material plane. I don't want him showing any blips up on the radar.
Okay. You all can manage to do that.
And we just spend the day at the zoo.
He freaking loves it. All the animals and everything, he loves it. He is the happiest little 4-year-old ever.
Yeah, he's gonna get some time just chilling in the forever baby room.
Oh my God. He does. He spends a long time in the forever baby room.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave there either.
So, what's the experiment?
We're just keeping him here, letting him spend the day here, and then we go back, see if my mom still got worse, or if she stopped getting weak, she got better. Trying to see what reaction she had, because it'll be like maybe 2 or 3 months for her.
Okay.
If she was going to get better, she would be better by the time we got back.
Right.
But there would be signs of it.
We'll say that she hasn't lost a feather since he left.
So it pauses it. But there's no way we're going to convince her to separate herself from him permanently. But according to her, it's not killing her, it's just making her human.
I have an idea. I need to call somebody, sort of.
All right.
Excuse myself and go to my private area here, like my own little lab or whatever, and I'm going to summon my celestial spirit.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot I can call an angel.
oh. Okay, hang on 1 second. Nah.
This is the most chill Delta's ever been. I think he likes it in the blue. She hasn't moved a muscle.
Perfect. Okay. I've been wanting to use her for a while. You are visited by Isis.
Holy shit.
When you say that, she smiles.
I was not expecting you. I'll actually bow.
And she lifts you up and says, you don't have to do that.
It felt like I should. I
How-
try not to stare too openly.
How can I assist you?
I have an angel problem. A celestial that I know gave birth to the son of a very dark being, and we believe it is draining her, and she thinks it's making her mortal. We fear that it is killing her. And I would like to intervene, if possible, but I don't know anything about this stuff.
Well, let me see the woman. Bring me to her.
They're all okay. And I give her a quick rundown on where we are, what's going on. I imagine you could have known all this already, but
She smiles and pats you on the shoulder.
this is how far our work has come so far.
Very
Right. Remind the world of who you are, all of you, all of us, I guess. No, just go walk to the door, casually knock on the door and wait outside with God.
Go and answer the door.
When you open the door, you see full-fledged winged Isis.
I got a friend.
All right. Come in.
I'm playing it cool, but when we walk by, I'm just gonna look at you like, oh my God.
And she strolls into the house and just looks at your mother and runs her fingers through her hair and says, ah, I see who you're talking about. This one is becoming mortal.
Is there any way we can help her?
Mm.
Dirty boy.
More importantly, is becoming mortal going to harm her in any way, other than just being mortal?
I mean, being mortal after being celestial must suck.
But she would live. She'd be fine.
Oh, yeah. As long as she doesn't have any mortal accidents, like mortals do. She would grow old.
No, she wouldn't.
Let me think.
No one here grows old if we don't want them to.
Hmm. Okay. But I don't know. Let me see if I can help. Ooh. She places a hand on your mother, and a golden light envelops her. And it feels like the sunlight is streaming down from nowhere. And it engulfs your mother, and her wings start to heal.
So is this just a temporary fix?
I don't know. As far as my ritual goes, I've never failed before, but I don't know what's happening to her.
Right, thank you.
You're quite welcome. And then in a flash of feathers, she's gone.
So if nothing else, it bought us time.
Excuse me.
Okay. Here's hoping that actually sticks. I imagine it's going to continue draining her, so we may have to revisit this again. Would that be acceptable?
You all spend more time with each other than the baby as he grows older. And you can see that once again, your mother does start to get weak again. But as he gets older, he starts seeing that his mother is becoming weak. And he starts asking questions.
We never lie to him. We don't never lie to him about anything. I mean, how old are we talking? You said when he gets older.
Like, he's roughly 10 now.
Just, I mean, unfortunately, you are extremely powerful. And in order to become powerful, Mother's becoming mortal.
So it's my fault.
No, not at all. It's your father's fault. And what he did,
Can I stop it?
don't know. We've stopped once before. I'm sure we could find a way in again. But for all I know, you could. You could just stop asking for the power. I don't know.
Oh. He gets real quiet for a long time.
No, none of us blame you, though. I want you to know that. You are an innocent brought into this horrible situation.
I feel bad though.
It's good that you feel bad. It means you're not a bad person.
And like he goes and gives his mom hugs and kisses and just cuddles.
Yeah, we'll try to see if we can find a way to stop it again. Give it more time.
I can use that spell every day. I just never have before now.
And I think Ray can do it too. She can summon greater celestials if need be.
You got the tattoo on my back. Lets me
Okay.
6th level spell, I think. I was not expecting Isis, but that'll do.
Yeah, so maybe we try to refresh it
Okay.
every so often. Not ask a whole bunch from a god, but maybe once a year, or every other year, something like that.
When Isis comes back after he knows he talks to Isis. And he asks her, is there anything he can do? And she touches him on his forehead right like this. And she says, you can realize you're doing it. And as soon as he realizes that he's doing it, it stops.
Okay.
Interesting. But if he stops, we'll watch him and watch his fate string as his fate string start to shadow over again. Or does it stay the consistency it was?
It's 15% of it is shadow.
But is it like, is the shadow gaining ground again once he stops draining power from a other?
No.
Okay, no, it stays where it is. Okay.
That's good. I'm gonna start bringing him minor magic items as gifts after all this. Nothing potentially dangerous, but suggest that he may be able to absorb energy from them to him. Since he was able to unconsciously absorb energy from his mother, maybe he could consciously absorb energy from other things and bring him just different random stuff to try and suck energy out of, like light orbs or stuff.
He tries that, but he can't. Not from an inanimate object. However, there is a day where he is off at school and one of the teachers ends up screaming and running out of the classroom because he had been bullied by these 3 little boys
Oh, they were stupid.
You know,
and he sucked the energy out of them,
Are they still alive?
mostly.
No, they're not.
okay.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Well, then him and I need to start making regular sessions where he practices absorbing energy from me little by little.
Yeah, and those 3 boys don't show up to school ever again.
He's not going to go crazy trying to soak all the energy out of me because my energy is going to hurt his less. It'll burn the shadow side of him. So that'll help. I think that'll help inspire him to control it,
Yeah.
absorb a little bit, get a handle on it, so it's not out of control.
You know, I show myself at that school.
Okay.
So,
Nobody ever messes with him again.
nope.
But eventually he becomes 14
Mhm.
and he is, what was that? What did you just break? Oh, okay.
Plastic thing, but that would make that loud of a sound.
But he becomes this
Broody teenager.
yes, this broody teenager who is very efficient in his magic now. Especially with little Mia training him.
You've come quite a long way.
Well, thank you, I think.
It's a compliment.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you.
I remember when you were little and started teleporting around everywhere and none of us could find you.
That sounds fun.
It wasn't for us.
I bet not, having a little baby disappear on you. Oh my gosh.
Especially before you got that bracelet. And you were disappearing into the shadow realm.
Ooh, daddy's realm.
Not anytime soon.
Mia brings a piece of the shadow with her every once in a while. It's nice.
I'm very sorry that you're blocked from that part of your heritage.
I kind of get it, but I kind of don't at the same time.
We just don't want him to find you.
Sometimes I want to find him.
Why?
I don't know. Didn't you ever want to find your dad?
To be fair, I thought my dad was dead for a good while. Then he sort of just showed up. And then I wanted him gone, and then I wanted him back. And mother, on the other hand, always wanted to find.
But I have my mom,
Yeah,
our mom.
I know.
So I don't miss her.
I know.
Like, I have your dad. That's not my dad in there.
But sometimes you don't need that biological connection to have a real dad.
Yeah. Beelzebub's pretty cool. He makes me pancakes. Teaches me how to play the guitar.
None of us want to keep you from him. But you know that he would use you and do nothing but bad things. And make you hurt people.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That sounds awful. I just, one day I'd like to just be like, hey, I'm your son.
One day.
What I really want to do is see the beach. There's not a beach here. I don't know. There is like a desert growing.
Yeah, things are growing in here that I wasn't aware that was possible.
Maybe the desert turns into a beach. That would be cool.
There should be a beach here. We have waterbenders that live here.
Oh,
We can easily make a beach.
Remember we brought the waterbenders out here and set them up?
I don't know. This place is cool. I feel like I've explored all of it. There's more stuff to explore, more stuff to do. There's more out there.
I know. You're not ready yet, though. I promise you, one day you will be strong enough to go out there and be able to face him if he shows up. Today's not that day. You're only 14.
Face him? Is he gonna kill me?
No.
Oh,
But he could take you with him.
little fight face. We're a little jumpy. That's all. Just a little jumpy. Just a little jumpy. He just does the broody teenager thing.
Yeah. Same
And-
thing I did.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him a mantle for this birthday.
Oh, he loves that. He requests a pseudo dragon
Can do.
because he's seen your pseudo dragon. He was like, I really want a pseudo dragon.
Okay, well, I'll get him a mantle and a pseudo dragon.
Well, he wants a mantle that looks like a pseudo dragon.
Oh, okay. Okay. I misunderstood. Yeah, we can do that.
He loves it. Little metal silver pseudo dragon that sits on his shoulder all the time. Yep.
And make sure he sees videos of stuff and try to give him the best glimpse of the world that we can at the moment.
Oh, shit, guys.
And if he is so inclined, help him with weapon training as well. just in case his use of shadow is ever non-helpful. Like if he has to, if Monothite shows up, Monothite's gonna have the greater control of shadow. So that's not helpful. Make sure he can defend himself without magic as well.
That actually, he may be the only person that could ever potentially match Monothac's control.
That's fair, yeah.
He tends to show some cleric abilities.
Okay. Well, yeah. Get him hooked up with Ray and set when he's here, and
It's the little things your mom's been showing.
If he's interested in that, we can totally get him up in the clergy.
Yeah.
And if he were channeling the power of Sysis, I would be much more comfortable with him being out in the real world.
and that's who I've been teaching him about. I don't know where he would have landed on that, but I would have been teaching him about the old gods from the day he was born. And he would have met a few of them.
Yeah.
And his uncle Set's a god, so I mean,
Yes.
to have Set tell it, that's what he's saying.
What have I created?
A monster.
Yes. Oh, look at my frog babies. He would definitely believe more in Isis than anybody else.
That works. I'm good with that.
He is one of our gods, so he can worship her at our temples alongside the rest of us.
Yeah.
What about someone drawing your character's group?
What?
What? I just heard Isos, that's all I heard.
Oh.
I assume you mean the Egyptian god. but,
Yep.
Yes, yes.
It was funnier the terrorist group.
No, it's not. Not with this person. That's horrible.
I mean,
He's the evil god's son.
yeah.
You will probably get yelled at if you go up there and try.
All right, y'all.
Like the fifth time you've interrupted the game.
I'm out of inspiration.
Okay.
I call it. How much PP?
Quite a lot. I had 3 cups of coffee.
Um. I don't know. I'll give you all 10 PP. 10 PP.
I just got rid of all my PowerPoints.
Oh,
Why are you giving me more?
All right, y'all want to do highlights real quick before we stop the recording?
Yeah, my highlight was Senior Corrine just like, yeah, we're on a mission. Oh wow, look at that boat. And then like he was just going.
Yeah. Hanging out with T-Road.
Yep, that was great.
I'm gonna get him stoned with T-Road.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, not by choice either. T-Road's just gonna lick him.
Oh, that poor bastard.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any type of toxin resistance either, does he?
Nope.
Oh gosh.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like it's a hallucinogenic neurotoxin, isn't it?
Yes.
Great.
That's gonna be great for someone with multiple personalities.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. I can't wait.
And you know what? He'll deserve it.
Yeah, he will.
Slip
Hey,
up
what's your
people's
highlight?
cookies in other games.
I don't know. Oh,
My favorite moments were all the Mia moments. They make me so happy.
yeah, that was fun.
It looked very frustrating.
It was so frustrating, but it was fun.
You learned a lot.
I did, and I also have more questions, and I am more confused
Yes,
all at the same time.
yes.
That's about right.
He's gonna write a Monofact book for you.
That's terrifying.
It's going to be frightening.
That was weird. I got an alert from Discord, but there was no new message.
It's in Street Rats.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Shut the best. What he asked you to do anything.
All right.
Yeah, man, glad everyone survived. Baby birth, childbirth. Works
Yeah.
hard.
There's gonna be some repercussions with that at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
But
Buddy.